Hey everybody, it's America's Supermom, and today I am going to be discussing how to acquire more clients. I'm just going to cover three different ways that we can do this. Um, if you're an entrepreneur, a lot of times you struggle with the cycles of business, somewhat of a roller coaster, either very high, doing well, or very low in terms of regular earning potential, because it just varies based on the type of services that you may provide. Maybe your business is seasonal. But I'm just going to give you three quick tips on how to acquire more clients. The first one is referrals. So, actually, looking at the clients that you have now, getting a very strategic game plan on how you can get referrals. So maybe monthly you have a referral drawing for your current clients. Whoever gives you the most referrals for the month of January, they get a discounted service or some other item that will move the needle forward for you. So this might be if you have several different products, for example, then you may give them an item that they normally don't purchase from you for free in order to upsell them later on in their sales funnel. So you can give away free product, you can give them a sample, you can treat them to lunch, gift cards, but usually when it comes to referrals, you want to be able to if you are a small business with limited resources, you want to try to find things that you can give that will actually move the needle forward. So, giving them samples of different products that they don't currently purchase from you, or any kind of souvenir type item that um, markets your business. Maybe it is a coffee cup with your logo or a free T-shirt, anything that's going to continue to move the needle forward when it comes to referrals. So the first way to acquire more clients is through referrals. The second way is through lead generation. So this could be going to events, you know, um, having a clear, defined um, sales pitch. I don't want to say sales pitch, but your um, way to describe your business. So, not necessarily sales, but you want to stand out where people know exactly what it is that you do. So, if you are a nurse, for example, one of the things is that you help the doctors make their job easier, or you are a caretaker for people who um, deal with the health issues, that currently plague many of us. Just some kind of creative way to do a sales, or just a way that they could actually understand what it is that you do. So once you're able to really hone in on what that is, um, lead generation is really key. So you want to actually be able to lead with that when you go to events or functions for your children at school or just anywhere you go. Once you begin to empower yourself to understand what solution you provide for people with whatever problem that you're solving, it just becomes natural to you to be able to discuss openly and freely what it is that you do and what services that you provide. And so this way, anytime that you encounter people, it's an opportunity for you to get a lead. So being clear on what problem you solve, what are some of the benefits for people to do business with you. So if I'm a life coach, I could say, I help my clients sleep better at night. They're not up late at night dealing with insomnia for having racing thoughts. I help give them clarity. You want to talk about what the features are, how their life is going to immensely change as a result of doing business with you. So that's the way that you want to kind of move yourself forward when it comes to lead generation. And then the last thing is follow up, follow up. Go through your list of people that you have met over the past 30 days, 6 months, year, however long it's been. Go back and follow up with those people. A lot of times, many people are ready to do business, but you have to take the responsibility a lot of times to stay top of mind with them. So they have the intention of acquiring business with you, or having a conversation, but the minute they're getting ready to call you, some fire needs to be put out, or some other issue comes to surface. So you want to just go back and follow up with these people. A lot of times, a lot of people have been thinking about you. You've been on their mind. They've been meaning to call you, or whatever the issue is, but you just take that step and follow up. And when you do follow up, have something relevant to share with them. So we can follow up and say, hey, just want to see how you're doing. That's really not going to get you anywhere. You can find out they're doing good, or um, they've had many life changes. You want to follow up with a specific goal in mind. So maybe there's a new program that you're offering. You want to share some information about the new year, or about a holiday that's relevant to their business, or maybe you're going to have a webinar. So you want to have something specific that you're going to offer them when you do follow up. Otherwise, you're not going to move the needle forward. So you want to have an agenda. Why is it that you're calling? What benefit can you offer them in terms of following up with them? And you want to have a plan, a product or service or something in mind so that you can close them on the phone call. Because a lot of them, if they are interested in your services, or they've been meaning to call you, you can take that call to action, the next step, with having something available that you can sell them when you make contact with them. So, just in a nutshell, those are three ways that you can acquire more customers. The first one was referrals from your current clients. The second one was lead generation, going out to different events or wherever you are, just always being mindful of what problem you solve for people so that you can always be ready to offer your services when you meet someone, or just open the door for a future conversation, an opportunity to book another appointment to tell them a little bit more um, clearly about what it is you do, or offer a free consultation for them, or whatever the case may be. And then the last thing was to follow up. So going through, don't get discouraged if you've grown a lot over a period of time, and you encountered some people during that growth process and you just didn't follow up. Well, it's never too late. So just follow up with them. But when you follow up, make sure you have a clear objective on what it is that you want to accomplish from the follow up call. Is it a service, a product, or something that you want to provide, a webinar? Have something available for them so that you can level the conversation even further with an actual sale, or another opportunity to interact with them through a meeting or whatever the case may be. So I hope that helps you guys, as we are mindful about the whole situation with being an entrepreneur. It's something that does go through cycles, highs and lows, ups and downs, but as long as you are strategic and understanding what you can always be doing to acquire clients on a regular basis, it will help with that cycle of business a lot better, because you know what you're expecting, but you're always dealing with a larger pool of clients because you're actively tending to their needs and increasing your sales on a regular basis. So that's all I have for today. Look forward to much success from many of my entrepreneur friends. Blessings. Bye.